All right. So everybody unmute for just a minute because I'm going to ask a couple of questions. I need you to go back in your book, back over to the lesson 95, the complex sentences that you guys did. Reagan, shut your door, honey, so we don't compete with mom.
I can only shout a little bit because I have a dresser right next to my door.
Okay. Okay. So lesson 95 was complex sentences. We've done this once before. Did everybody do okay doing that worksheet?
Yeah.
Did anybody have any questions?
No. No.
So, Grant, what you eating, boy? Now listen here, you can't be eating if you're not going to share. Did everybody remember that it was your coordinating conjunctions that connect your two sentences? Mm-hmm. Everybody remembered that? Y'all are so good. So proud of you. Okay. Did you have any other questions with your spells rule, lesson 96? With that D-G-E sound?
Yeah.
Did you guys, we had done this before too. At this point, all the rules that we're going over, it should just be remembering what the rules are, because we've gone over everything and we've practiced all of these rules in class. So did you guys spell the words pretty good? You were able to read them with no difficulties? Excellent. Grant, you just got that head of bobbing, buddy. You just got it going on this morning. You're so silly. All right. And now, reading the poetry. Who thought this was completely boring and wanted to absolutely throw the pages out into the trash?
Me.
I bet you guys did. Now, did you read them with all of the feeling and the exclamation points that you were supposed to? Or did you just read them like this and get it over with and I just don't even want to do this?
I haven't done them yet. My mom said
would. But not stop.
All right. Well, unfortunately, part of poetry is when you read it, you have to read it with feeling. Okay? You have to read it with all of the, somebody dropped the bowl. I heard it.
It was Grant.
Grant.
Bowl. That was loud.
Somebody get some breakfast. Y'all gonna send me some breakfast this morning? Oh wait, I think Addison's be able to get back on. Yay, Addison came back. All right, one more. I'm trying to see if Dima's gonna be able to jump on.
Oh wow.
So, I hear y'all and I see y'all. Y'all are goofballs. Okay, so next time that you guys have poems to read, I want you guys to keep that in mind. There were 2 poems that you were supposed to read and write a summary Okay, did you guys all do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, excellent. I might have moms take a picture of that summary and send it to me just so I can check your writing.
Alright.
Because I know that you guys need lots of practice with this writing. So today we are on lesson 98. Okay, poetry writing. Again, we get to write another poem. Say yay!
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yay! Y'all are just acting so enthusiastic.
Yeah.
Last night I recorded the geography lessons, and I recorded California all the way through West Virginia, all 5 states. I got recorded last night. It took me about an hour and 20 minutes.
It was.
An hour and 19.
Hour 19. Did you guys go on and look at it?
Yes.
No.
I kinda.
Way.
Did you guys?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay. So I sent out a little note saying I was jumping on, and if anybody wanted to get on, you could watch me live do it. But it was so weird just talking to the camera and not having any feedback from you guys. I think at one point I posed an off-the-wall question, and I imagined somebody answering it for me.
Oh.
Just so I could feel like I had some interaction with you guys. I miss your squishy faces. I miss all my hugs too. Okay, so we are going to write another poem. It's not going to be terribly difficult. The other poems you guys did. I checked your leprechaun poems the other week, and you guys did a pretty good job. Let me tell you, they were definitely a lot better than the nature poems that you guys wrote.
Yes.
I think you had a little more fun with the leprechaun poem than you did the nature poem. Liam, you didn't like writing about your leprechaun?
No.
Yay! Well, I thought you guys did a whole better job this time than you guys did last time. So let's look at lesson 98. It says, choose and complete 2 of the following writing activities. Keep the finished work in my book of stories and writings. All that is that tab we have in your 3-ring binder that says writing. But I'm going to make it easy on you guys. I'm only going to have you do 1 instead of 2. Just pick 1. Okay.
Skylar, get out. I'm not. Skylar. No, get out. Get out.
Reagan, Skylar can join in our class if she wants to. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
If she wants to come and sit with you. Okay, so did everybody understand? So where it says pick 2, I just want you to pick 1. Okay, so let's look at the 3 choices that you guys have to pick from. It says write a poem that has at least 2 stanzas, that is at least 2 stanzas long, about anything you would like. But then you have to illustrate your poem. Okay, so what's a stanza?
A line in a poem or
Not a
a
line.
paragraph?
Not a line, it's a stanza.
Oh.
Like a paragraph.
Said that paragraph. Yes, right, Finn. Your stanza is your paragraph, remember? Hold on a minute. Kendall's pouring into a bowl of cereal. Just making a bunch of noise. Pour. Okay, that's enough.
It's mixed. Yeah.
It's okay. Go ask Uncle Danny to come and help you. All right, we'll bring you the milk and I'll pour it.
Mom, we can't go with you.
You're eating Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms.
Did you get you a spoon? All right, here you go. Move the box out of the way and sit down.
Put it there so she could eat. Here.
Okay, everybody mute your mics. They're muted. Yep. Okay. Good deal. Carson's having a hard time hearing. She said it's real choppy with everybody's mics on. Okay, so remember the stanza is your paragraph. Now the first one says you need to write 2 stanzas about anything you want, and then you need to illustrate it after you're done. Pretty easy, okay? Option number 2, write a poem that is at least 4 lines long, so that's only 1 stanza, about one of those 3 pictures. So let's look at the pictures. The first picture, it looks like mama with her little girl, and they have a kitty cat. I have 2 Stelmax now. I think Mr. Stelmack wants to learn our poetry lesson.
He's trying to see if he signs on the
Laptop.
regular computer,
Oh.
if it will be better than her tablet, because on her tablet she can't hear it all unless everybody's muted.
Okay. I mean, that's fine.
He's just trying to see,
I just think that's fun.
but he can still hear you.
Okay. Or is it less choppy with everybody's mics muted? Okay. Well, then we'll just keep going. I mean, I don't mind if everybody's mic's muted. That's fine with me. Okay. So the first picture is about a mama and a little girl, and they've got a kitty cat. The second picture, it looks like a little boy on a horse with his doggy. That's a pretty cool picture. I've already got lines running around in my head with this one. And then the last picture is 2 little children looking up into that tree at a bird's nest. And to see the mama bird is sitting on her eggs.
Disconnect that. Thank you. What are you doing? Excuse me.
Hold on, malfunction.
Okay. So you can pick one of those pictures and write 4 lines about it. And then the last option is make a list of animals that would be fun to write a poem about. And then circle one of the animals on your list and write about that animal. So you have 3 choices. You can just write about something you like, 2 stanzas, and then draw a picture about it. You can write 4 lines about one of those pictures, or you can think of a couple of animals, write it on these lines, and then go back and circle the one that you want to write the poem about. Yes, Archer, unmute, ask me your question.
Does it have to be rhyming?
Nope, it doesn't have to. But now remember, the one thing about poems is that there is a beat to them, okay? It's not just like a story where it's just written, okay? So remember, there's some poems do rhyme, or some poems have what's called a cadence, okay? Which means it kind of has a rhythm to the way it reads, okay? So sometimes it is easier to write a poem where the last word rhymes, or the last word in every other line rhymes. So like you can write a line, and then write the second line, but those 2 don't rhyme. But if you write a third line, that word rhymes with the first line. Remember our patterns too, okay? All poems have a type of pattern to them. So if you have a poem that has an A-B pattern, A-B, A-B, A-B pattern, then all of your A words are going to rhyme. And then all of your B words will rhyme. Or you can have an ABB pattern where you have the first word that doesn't rhyme, but the second and the third ending words do rhyme. Okay, so the easiest way to start this is to think about which one you want. Okay, think about which one you want to do, and then maybe make your circle map. Okay, remember how we always start our writing off with a circle map. Okay, so put your idea in the center of that circle map and then jot down ideas about that topic. And that will help you write your poem. Does that make sense? No? Yes, no, maybe? Do you want Miss Creedle to do an example real quick? Y'all are so funny. Hold on, I gotta find my paper. I have some paper, I knew I do. All right. So, Carson, I hear you. I'm gonna make a poem about the birds, the kiddos looking up into the birds at the nest. Okay, so I'm gonna write bird nest in my middle, and then I'm gonna have my circle. Everybody see that? Okay, so now some ideas about a bird nest. Twigs, right? Because they're made from twigs. We'll see. I'm gonna put mama bird. I'm gonna put 4 eggs, because that's what I see in that picture. And I'm gonna put high in a branch. Okay, do you see how I'm doing this? I'm looking at that picture and I'm writing down ideas about that picture to help me write the poem. I'm gonna write 2 children, and then I might add some details like feathers, warm, because when the mama bird sits on the eggs, it keeps the eggs warm, right? Okay, so see how I've jotted down all my ideas? Remember how we've done that before? Okay, so you need to do this for your poem. And then that would help you write your sentences, your lines for each one of your stanzas, okay? Does everybody understand? So if you want it to rhyme, that's great. If you don't want it to rhyme, try to kind of have a rhythm to the lines of your poem, okay? You almost kind of want to make it almost sound like a song sometimes. That's the way poems do. So this is going to be fun, I hope. So when you're done with it, have mom take a picture of it and send it to me, or scan it and send it to me, okay? Now, do you guys have any other questions? No? Okay. There's 2 things I want to talk to you about. Tomorrow on Homeschool Minder, it's going to be lesson 99. Talking about adding suffixes and making nouns plural. That's easy peasy. You guys do that really well. But I also want you to do something. I want you to get a chapter book. And I want you to start reading it. Grant, your face is hilarious, dude. Yes, I'm going to give you 1 month to read a book. And at the end of your book, I want you to write me a book report. Okay? Can you hear me, Allison? Oh, okay. What is that? What was that, Zay? Detective in toga. Cool. Yes, Finn.
So it has to be done by the end of April?
Yes, this will be due on May 4th. I went in and I put it in on Homeschool Minder. Okay. I put it in yesterday, and then I went in on May 4th and I put book report due for language. Okay. It doesn't have to be a hard book. It doesn't have to be that thick unless you're like Zay and Finn and
I'm reading that one that big.
you're reading that one you showed me the other week at school. Wow. Okay. Well,
I'm reading this one. Is it big
Max,
enough?
the Max, the Missing Puppy. As long as it's a chapter book, okay? I don't want you just reading some little, 20-page book. I love you guys, but you
Yeah,
guys,
it's like a 40.
okay.
Grant doesn't
Okay.
look too happy.
I know Grant doesn't like to read, but he'll be all right. He'll be all right.
Does it have to be a certain book?
No, you can pick whatever book you want. I know we were reading Johnny Tremaine, but at this point we weren't going to have time to finish it. And there was a lot of old English words that I was having to explain to you what it was. And so I just decided we'll just kind of put that book down. But now, if you guys want to read that on your own, please feel free. Go ahead, Finn.
I'm almost halfway through the book.
Oh, do you like it?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
Some of the words.
Yeah, some of the words are hard because they're old English words, and we don't use those words. And over time, words have changed and developed, and some things people called back then, we don't even use that word for the same object. So, yes, ma'am, Miss Callie. Unmute. There you go.
Do we read to our parent or do we read to ourselves?
Either one. I am good with you guys just reading on your own if you want to. But if your parents want you to sit and read to them, you do what they say. Okay? Because they may want to make sure that you're understanding what you're reading. As long as you understand what you're reading, I don't mind. Even if you want to sit and read to your siblings or your grandparents, as long as you're understanding the book that you're reading, I'm completely fine with it. Okay? But I definitely want a chapter book. You guys are in the 4th grade now. So, we can go ahead and get some books with some meat to it. All right? Hi, Reagan's siblings. Hi, Asher. Okay, so do you have any other questions about that? No? Okay. Do you guys still love me? Even though I'm going to make you read? It's good for you. It's good for you. It makes you smart. All right. Does anybody's parent who's standing around, do they have any questions? Okay. Grant, what are you doing?
The details of the book report be on.
Oh my goodness.
Would the details of the book would be on the homeschool minder?
When it gets a little closer, probably I can't decide if I want you to do the template that we did last time. Remember where you just answered those questions with details? I know, Finn, you don't. The last book report, they did. I had just a paper and they had to answer like 6 or 7 questions, but in paragraph form. Go ahead, Finn.
That sounds a lot easier.
It was than just trying to come up with a book report. So it might be that we do that again, or it might be that I give you a lesson on how to write a book report, what things to include. So either one, I will let you know in the next couple of weeks what it is. Okay. Carson, can you hear me, love?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was just telling everybody that make sure everybody mute your microphones again. And Addison. There you go. That we are going to, I want you to pick a book, a chapter book, starting tomorrow, the 1st of April. And no, it's not an April Fool's joke. Ah. I want you to pick a chapter book and I want you to read it. I see you, Asher. Hold on a minute. And on May the 4th, a book report is due. Okay, Carson? So it needs to be, not just a 20-page book, but I want you to get a decent book with several chapters. What'd your mama say, William? William. Liam. Do you have a question, Mama?
No, she's talking to
Oh, okay.
someone.
All right. Yes, Asher, what did you need?
Tina Daly love to read.
You are correct. She does love to read. Okay. So does anybody have any other questions for me? No. Okay. So yes, Miss Addison, my love. Unmute yourself. I can't hear you. Oh.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
What date do we have? What month and date does this stop? Like,
May
when do we
4th.
end?
May
May
4th.
4th.
So you have a whole month to read. Okay. So you've got a whole month to read the book. I think that's plenty of time for you guys. But the most important thing is that you get a book that you understand. Okay. Don't get, some book this thick, that high schoolers are supposed to be reading. Okay. Make sure it's on your 4th, 5th grade level of reading. Okay. Yes, ma'am, Miss Callie.
Unmute. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what I was gonna say. I forgot.
I hate it when I do that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you keep thinking about it, and if you think about it, you can ask me again. Okay. Yes, Mr. Wilson.
Does that mean I have to pick another book? Because my book's like that big.
If you feel that you can get it done, I mean, how far along are you in that book?
Close to halfway.
And how long is it taking you to get halfway?
I'll probably pick another book.
Yeah, nuh-uh. Don't pick something you've already read. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter. As long as you reread it completely. I mean, because I like to reread books. All right, Callie, did you figure it out?
So, what if we don't finish the book by that date?
You will.
Well, let's not think of that at this point. Think, okay, you've got 32 days. So what you need to do is pick your book, divide the pages up in 32 days. 'Cause you really have like 34 days, but leave yourself some time to write the paper. So if you divide up how many days you have by how many pages you have, that tells you how many pages every day you will have to read. So you will get the book finished.
Okay.
Okay? Does that make sense for everybody? Hi, Bailey. Okay. It is so cloudy and yucky outside today. Okay. So tomorrow we're going to do science. Okay? Because yesterday and today you guys are supposed to be working on the worksheets. I've already done the worksheets, so we'll jump on tomorrow and we'll check them. Okay? Yes, Ben?
Is it okay if we work ahead?
Yeah. I don't care if you work ahead.
Because I already have.
Good. Okay, so we're going to have a science test on Friday. Okay, because Saturn's done. Okay, so definitely start studying, at least today, for the science, because you'll have a test on Friday, and then you'll have a test on Monday for your geography. Okay, and I sent the last 2 pages of facts. I took pictures of them last night and put them on Messenger for everybody to look at them and write them down. Yes, Addison.
I don't have the worksheets. The worksheets, like the
Yeah.
crossword puzzle, copyright. I don't have those.
They should have been when your mom found your science test. It should have been with your science test.
I
And
have
your
to
lap-
ask my mom.
Yeah, in your lap.
My mom
book.
again.
Yeah, because it was all right there with your lap book and everything. Yes, Ben.
Are you gonna print out, or are you gonna put a link on Homeschool Minder for us to print out our tests?
Yes, sir. I am going to do that. Either that or I will try and I know some people were having a hard time printing things off of the link on Homeschool Minder. So it's either that or I will email your parents a copy of the test. I think sometimes that works a little easier than trying to do the links. Okay. Now, everybody, I don't know if you guys got a file folder to do your lap books. If you have one, great. If you don't have one, just get a piece of construction paper, fold it in half, and glue everything on it. It's not a big deal that it has to be in a file folder. I know that's what, the fun thing is. Grant, honey, I don't want to see the back of your chair. I want to see your face, love. Hi, there you are. You're so cute. Make it easy. I'm not stressing over it. As long as you cut it out and you answer the questions and you fill out the information, I'm totally good. Even if you just get a piece of printer paper and you just glue them all down on it, it's no big deal for me. The work is what I'm most worried, because that helps you guys study, and you guys always do better on your test when you get it all done. Okay, so work hard on that so you can study for the test on Friday. And it'll be the same like it always is, some matching, some fill in the blank, and bonus questions. Nothing hard. But we'll jump on tomorrow and we'll do science. So everybody make sure you're ready with science tomorrow. So Archer, I won't have to see you tomorrow. Okay, buddy? Even though if you want to lean in and say hi, I'll take that too. All right. Any other questions? All right, everybody unmute and say goodbye.
Bye.
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 Bye, guys.
Waving with my pencil.
All right. Y'all go do your work. Be good. Bye, Skylar.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. See you later, taters.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
What is it, Skylar?